you can direct the this video to the other content creators, with the bigger platforms, the one act like I don't exist. Well, anyway, and please do not come after the come up comes up, because I'm watching everybody, how you move now, how you treat me now. Please don't think it's going to change. Don't think you're going to come lately and then show up. Nah, it's not going to go down like that. But anyway, tell them that a client can request a copy of their file, unredacted, from their attorney. Okay? Now, the attorney should have been given copies of anything as the case was going on to their client. But he may charge you a fee, which he shouldn't, because he got all his, he got enough, he collected enough money. But the Carmelo Anthony can request, and I would do it in writing by a certified mail, okay, receipt signed, okay, have to the office of his former attorney who just represented him on trial, and he has every right to give him a copy of everything he has in his file. He is entitled to. Okay? All right. Kabish. No, you content creators are not entitled to attorney-client privileged information, but a client is, and he can get it. And he can give it to his parents, and they can release whatever they want. Okay? They can send y'all whatever you need. Okay, I just want to let you know, you don't have to go through the courts to get anything. Okay, you can save your money, your information of request, because they need to curtail some of that shit anyway. But yes, a client determines what can be released to the public. It's the client. The client's always in control because we represent our clients. We advise them, I don't think this good, I don't think this good, as long as we representing them. But once the case is over, you are obligated under rules of professional conduct, look it up, to provide your client with a copy of the entire file. Notes, everything. They're entitled to it. There's no privilege between you and your client. The privilege exists to protect your client from third parties. But he's entitled to that information. Okay? Because I see, the lawyers are not lawyering on YouTube. They're too busy being content creators. But anyway, that's some free pro bono legal advice. Let the other, the YouTubers, making money off people paying and stuff. Let them know about them, since they want to help the Anthonys, okay? And respect them and follow the Anthony lead or Dr. Candace lead. Okay, everybody want to be, showboating, show out, show they got this inside information, but this is real life. This is not a game. Okay, this is somebody's life on the line. Okay, this is somebody's child sitting in jail for protecting himself. This is about injustice and getting justice for Carmelo Anthony. Now, the Metcalf, he's a piece of scum. He's the bottom of my shoe. I don't have to keep giving him attention. And the more y'all keep posting what he's saying, this and that, man, you just giving that man, yeah, we post it once, but we don't need to see it 55, 60 times. Okay, do one video, keep the video going. Okay, you'll get your dollars off that video. Okay, but y'all really need to start getting some real jobs soon, because YouTube, trust me, they gonna stop them checks soon. Trust me, they gonna stop them. And y'all just prepare now, okay? Y'all go to paralegal school so y'all can do some real work in the community, okay? But shout out to all the content creators sitting behind their, computers, and, some are being keyboard thugs, and, some of them just being clout chasers, but the real ones who really care, thank you. but there's a monetary incentive for what you do, okay? Because if you do it for free, that tells you what it's really about. But get your little dollars, get your little AdSense, get your little cash apps on somebody else's pain. Because see, unlike newspapers had to print, they hired staff, they had things so they have to charge a fee. But being a doxer and being a troll on the internet, it's not helping our community. And a lot of y'all have no real vested interest in the story other than to get a YouTube check. And that really disgusts me. But the real ones, see, we're here. We're speaking out without the limelight, without the following, without the cash apps, without this, because it's freely given. It's freely given because we got real jobs that sustain us. So we don't have to exploit someone's pain and sit online like we so and so, we're wonderful. No, you're getting a YouTube check. See, the real test is when you do stuff for free, when you don't monetize the videos, when you turn off the monetization on a video. You get enough from YouTube to sustain your platform without monetizing someone else's pain. But go ahead, y'all continue. But make sure you get this to the Anthonys and let them know that have Carmela, that he can get his file, or his new attorneys, they can request a file. They can request it. But either way, they can get the file. It's you content creators are not entitled to that file. Once he gets it, if he wants to release it to you, then that's one thing. And the Anthonys, stay focused. Don't be all over the place. Listen to your new set of attorneys. Follow them, okay? Do what they tell you to do. Don't worry about the world tours and, talking. The first thing first is to get your son up out of there. Get that pill, get the pill file, get him up out of jail. That's the first thing. You can talk to these content creators any other day. You don't owe them explanations. If they're going to support you, they're going to support you freely. Not trying to get the first story, get the first thing out. Nah. You stay focused on your baby. That's your baby. This is real life. This is not a reality show. This is not content. And listen to Dr. Candace. You gotta focus in now, okay? You've been taken advantage of by too many people that had monetary interests to line their pockets. Now you got real ones on your team. You got the real deal. That's how it always happened. This is what always happened. This is the plight of the black attorney in this country. They run to these other folks to represent them. Give them all the money, and then once the money runs out, then they come back to us black lawyers looking at us to help them get justice. It happens all the time. This is the same song, same scenario, always happens. But your first priority is to your son. And you listen to those lawyers, and you ain't got to explain everything to everybody. These people are sitting here in their homes, okay? A lot of them are socially awkward misfits, okay? They found little success on YouTube, and it's all become about the Benjamins. No. You done had enough. You've been taken advantage enough. Stay focused. Listen to your new set attorneys and Dr. Candace. I'm done.